Some Rolex watches cost more than a Lamborghini. Others are sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. And the craziest part? People are willing to wait years just for the chance to buy one. But why? At the end of the day, Rolex is just a watch, right? It doesn't make you smarter. It doesn't make you richer. And it can't change your life. Yet millions of people around the world dream about owning one. From celebrities and athletes to billionaires and business owners, Rolex has become one of the most powerful status symbols on Earth. But Rolex didn't become expensive by accident. Behind this luxury brand is a story filled with smart marketing, psychology, exclusivity, innovation, and over 100 years of building trust and prestige. So how did a simple watch company turn into a multi-billion-dollar empire? Why are Rolex watches so difficult to buy? And why do rich people love them so much? This is the real story behind Rolex, and the real reason why it's so expensive. Rolex was founded in 1905 by Hans Wilsdorf. At that time, wristwatches were not very popular because most people believed pocket watches were more accurate and reliable. But Hans Wilsdorf believed wristwatches were the future. He wanted to create watches that were elegant, durable, and extremely precise. In 1910, Rolex became the first wristwatch brand to receive a Swiss certificate for chronometric precision. This helped Rolex build a reputation for quality and accuracy. Later, the company moved to Geneva, Switzerland, which is known as the center of luxury watchmaking. Rolex became even more famous because of its innovations. In 1926, the company introduced the Rolex Oyster, the world's first waterproof wristwatch. To prove the watch worked, Rolex gave it to swimmer Mercedes Gleitzet during her swim across the English Channel. After hours in cold water, the watch still worked perfectly. This marketing move made Rolex famous around the world. Over time, Rolex continued improving its watches with automatic self-winding systems, stronger materials, and highly accurate movements. Rolex watches became symbols of reliability and luxury. One major reason Rolex is expensive is because of the materials used. Rolex uses high-quality stainless steel, sapphire crystal glass, gold, platinum, and carefully handcrafted components. Every watch goes through strict testing and detailed assembly processes. Some models take months to produce. But materials alone are not the real reason Rolex is so expensive. Rolex is not just selling a watch. Rolex is selling status. When people see a Rolex, they often think about wealth, power, success, and luxury. For many rich people, wearing a Rolex is a way to show achievement and social status without saying anything. Rolex also has one of the smartest marketing strategies in the world. The company connects its brand with celebrities, athletes, billionaires, and successful businesspeople. Rolex sponsors luxury events, Formula One, tennis tournaments, and golf championships. This creates an image of prestige and exclusivity. Another important reason Rolex is expensive is rarity. Rolex intentionally limits supply for many popular models. Even if someone has enough money, it can still be difficult to buy certain Rolex watches. Some people wait months or even years to get one. This limited availability increases demand and makes Rolex feel even more valuable. Many people also buy Rolex watches as investments. Some rare Rolex models increase in value over time. Certain watches that originally cost a few $1,000s are now worth hundreds of thousands. Collectors around the world compete to buy vintage Rolex watches, making them highly desirable. Today, Rolex is more than just a watch company. It is one of the most powerful luxury brands in the world. Rolex combines history, quality, craftsmanship, rarity, prestige, and psychology to create products people dream about owning. That is the real reason why Rolex watches are so expensive.